Hey, welcome back everyone. After a tiny break, we are back to our favorite topic, which is non-functional keyboards. And yes, I didn't have time to fix it off stream. I did some tweaks to the stream itself, and so far it's working okay. I see if it breaks. The changes were with the microphones. Hopefully switching now will be better than before. Anyways, going back to our keyboard, it stops working as soon as I connect the TRRS cable. It doesn't have to be connected to the other side. Maybe let's start with checking if it's still the same issue. I don't expect it to fix by itself, so probably it's the same as it was before. And also, it also got me thinking that with this particular keyboard, with this particular build, we also had some issues before with the magnetic encoder, which is also running on I2C, and it also wasn't working. So maybe there is something wrong with the way that I connected. I don't know quite yet what could be wrong, because everything seems to be fine. Like, the keyboard itself works, but looks like some of the peripherals doesn't. And like, so far I've made a terrible mess with it. I removed all the pull-up resistors that were on the sides. I kind of tried different connections. Nothing really works, but what worked was skipping the mini jack plug over here, or the socket actually, skipping altogether and connecting the wires directly to I2C, to power, and to the ground, and then it worked. So today I would like to give it a shot, maybe trying to connect different socket over here, see if that helps. Maybe there's something wrong with this one, difficult to tell. And also I have this one over here. So this one worked okay, even with the magnetic encoder, which is actually right now plugged in over here. This one works no problem. So at some point maybe we can try and just add this trackpad to this board and see what happens. Let's start with figuring out if it's still broken or not. Let's get to our favorite web page. Okay, so now it's perfectly fine. I can move the cursor, no problem. Is it gonna work? Okay, it even reads the state of the keys. That is fine. Alright. So nothing changed yet. Let's add this one. Okay, so now we have the TRRS wire. And it's dead. Okay. Yeah. Very odd. Okay, let's try a different socket, brand new. Maybe there was some issue with the way how everything is connected. Maybe it's the wrong order. Maybe we should put something somewhere else. Maybe VCC, maybe data is too close to the clock. I have no idea. With this one would be easier to tweak such things. Could use a little bit of wire. Let's do it the same way as this one. So first will be SDA, then clock, then VCC over here, and ground. Okay, where should I put the ground? Too many choices. Let's do a quick check if everything is okay. Okay, VCC is done. We have ground above the clock. Okay, clock is there. All right. Yeah, great. I soldered to the wrong side of the keyboard. Awesome. How cool is that? Oh boy. Should I check? Should I not check? That would be good to know. Looks like everything is okay. So far so good. Okay, let's see what happens. Now it should work. No problem, I suppose. Because we haven't connected the wire yet. Yep. So no surprises here. Let's see if I connect wire to this new socket. If it's gonna change anything. Okay, it still doesn't work. How about the rest of the keyboard? Okay, so we do have letters, but this one for some reason just stopped working. Okay. What can we do next? Shall we swap something with something? The question is what with what? Let's take a look. What was the name of this? I should have saved the datasheet. I think it was PGA. Oh yes, this one, PGA 320. Oh, PJ. I think that's the one. Okay, more or less. Let's see. Okay, so the one at the back looks like it's a good candidate for ground. So over here, A, and we have a ground over there. So it should be okay. Then you have the CB. Let's check what is the resistance between, for example, maybe data and clock. Fake effect, anything? So we have 10k over here, and if I plug it in, well, it's still 10k. Yeah, boy, but why should it be 10k? I think there should be more between these two. Although they are both pulled up, so okay, this is 4.7. Why is it 10k over here? And that's interesting. Seven k, 8k. Okay, we only have pull-ups on this thing. Everywhere else they are removed. I will try disconnecting the diodes over here, because like between VCC and ground we have 3.3 kilo ohm. That's kind of strange. Okay, how about now? It's still 3.3, and that is odd. Okay, we also have our resistors for this, for the infrared. It's still 3.3. Where is it coming from? Let's check the other side. Okay, so on the left side, it's basically almost the same connection, almost. And from ground to VCC is like 1 mega ohm, so that is okay. Okay, so what have I messed up on the right side? That is only 3.3. So it's definitely not the status LEDs because I have them disconnect right now. I also disconnect infrared, and that is still not that. So this part over here, it's not really touching ground. Okay. It's still 3.3. Okay, let's give it a shot and let's try to disconnect maybe this socket. If it was this easy. I think I got it out. Still 3.3, how come? Yeah, something's very wrong with this side. It shouldn't be like this. Yeah, so just on the MCU, that's like quite a lot. It's rising, but it's definitely not 3.3. Okay, so that's not the MCU. Let's see how does it look like now. The 3.3 kilo. How come? Yeah, on just the I2C expander we have like 3 mega ohms. So it would seem like there's something wrong with this board. Yeah, still 3.3. And the funny thing is, like, where is it coming from? 3.3. I don't really have anything like that. There are no pull-ups on this one. Yeah, somehow from ground to VCC is 3.3. And we have MCU is disconnect right now. There's technically nothing else left. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect VCC from here. So basically, I don't think we have any other VCC. Okay, there's one more over here. Okay, now it's okay. Okay, I just unplugged the address from this VCC. Maybe I will give it a shot. Maybe I'll plug it in here, because right now with the address disconnect from this VCC, it's okay. And yeah, on this board, on this side, on the left side, we are not using this VCC port. And let's take a look. Okay, over here, it would be something like this. Okay, this is 3 mega, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, this is also okay. Okay, I think I found something. So, from the address to the ground, it's 3.3, which is rather odd. And this one is 10K. Okay, interesting stuff. Okay, it doesn't say over here if the address are hooked up to anything. So it looks like they are pulled down, if I'm correct, to the ground. Okay, they have to be connected somewhere, so they can't be like hanging. Okay, so looks like the address pins, they are pulled down to the ground through 10K. So probably that's why we are not seeing this, yeah, because on the left side we have our address all the way to the ground. So that's why we are not seeing this 3.3. Yeah, okay, so this explains a lot. So if we have 3 resistors and each one of them is 10k, so like when we connect the ground, then it will mess up everything. Then we will have 3.3 kilo ohm between ground and VCC. Okay, so I think I know more or less where the problem is. So how to address that? What can we do about it? Well, the best way would be to completely remove this resistor ladder and just do it ourselves. What makes me wonder, for example, if we hook up only just one to VCC, maybe it will be better. Yeah, but then there's a question, why wouldn't it work as soon as we connect the TRRS cable? It doesn't really change much. It's not like it's closing the circuit because it's just on the one side. Okay, so I think I will remove that. I'm gonna connect A1 and A2 to the ground over there, and then we can connect A0 to VCC and we see what happens. Yeah, right, so okay, let's try. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work right now. Okay, I disconnect everything. Okay, now it works fine. Great. Let's see. Okay, I have most of the stuff unplugged. I hope I will be able to bring back VCC over here from the mini jack. Looks like a success. It still works. Okay, now it doesn't. What the hell? Yeah, this shit is haunted. Okay, I will try with the other board, because like right now I have these the address pins are removed, so there is a proper resistance between ground and VCC, and as soon as I connect the TRRS cable, the sensor stops working. Makes absolutely no sense. Okay, also between SCL and SDA we have 10K, which also doesn't make sense because we don't have 10K anywhere. Or we do. But this one is not. It's 10K over here. Yeah, but SC, these two, they should be. Yeah, 10K is kind of low. I mean, shouldn't be like that, should it? That's interesting. On the empty expander, it's just 20 kilo ohm. Okay, so SDA and SCL is pulled up over there. I mean on this one, but on this one it's not. We just removed everything. There should be no pull up except for the one that is coming from the I2C expand. I mean from the sensor, right? That's 4.7. Looks like they're in like series. 9.4. Yeah. Let's take a look at something else. Okay, we have our schematic over here. Yeah, so it's very similar to what we have on our board right here. So we have SDA, SCL, and they go to resistor. And they go somewhere over here. Yeah, so that's 10K and 10K. So It shouldn't be that when I measure it. For example, when I connect my probe to SDA, so I am connecting over here and over here, right? Although, yeah, okay, I think it makes sense. Because like this is like one node, so I think it goes like this. If nothing else is plugged in. Not going too well today. Well, technically, it wouldn't be that much of an issue because like the keyboard works, so it doesn't really matter. What is odd is that the sensor stops working as soon as I plug in the cable over here, which is rather odd. Or actually very odd. Okay, so over here I have only ground and I2C plugged in. So all I would try to do, because I just plug in the socket over here, I mean the plug, and it also died. So let's see if maybe there's like a better option where we can put one of these. Maybe it will start working finally. Okay, no go. Now it works. Let's plug in back stuff. Okay, with just one, it works. Let's see, let's say we connect this a bit further away. Okay, let's do it like this. So the first one will be SDA, then we'll have the clock and nothing else. Okay, no surprise now because we don't have the mini jack plugged in. Okay, as soon as I connect the jack, it just stops working. Makes absolutely no sense. Okay, yet another change. So SDA stays the same spot, on the same spot, and then I will connect clock over here. So I guess this might be the tip, if I am not mistaken. Okay. And still dead. What the hell? Okay, yet another change. And it's dead. Yeah, different cable makes no difference. Still won't work. What is wrong with this stuff? Yeah, now it works. And to make matters worse, nothing is really changing. Yeah, it's the same resistance if I connect or not. It's still 9.4 between SDA and SCL, whether it's plugged in or not. .7 to VCC from SDA and from SCL as well, because it goes through pull-up resistors on this PCB, on the sensor. Yeah, with or without, no change. Okay, let's take a look on the other keyboard. So over here, nothing is really removed. We have all the pull-ups on the I2C expanders. Everything is kind of the same. I mean, not the same as it's supposed to be from the beginning. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna remove the trackball. We will have to flash it to the current firmware. We have... Okay, I don't think I have to worry about the magnetic encoder because we will be using the other part, or maybe won't be even using it at all. Okay, anyways, I think we can go with that. And the funny thing is that if I connect this directly with the wire, then it's fine. And if I connect with TRRS, then it's not fine, which makes totally no sense because it's like the same, it's still the same connection in a way. what do we have here? Oh, right. But this one is much cleaner. Okay, let's remove the sensor. Okay, so looks like I had it hooked up to 3.3. That is okay, so we can use that for the sensor. We have ground, and all we need to do is to connect to I2C bus somewhere, and that should do it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be needing 2 more wires, right? We have ground, we have VCC, so we need SCL and SDA. I'm gonna hook it up over here and see what happens. Okay, so SDA is there. Just 1 more wire. Alrighty. So I guess we need to flash it. Hey Jet Pinky, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Okay, not bad, thank you. Missed one stream on Monday. Well, I've been busy. Managed to step out of my cave. But I'm back today with the same problem and with no solution as usual. How cool is that? Okay, let's see. I got it flashed. Okay, yeah, so this one works. Cool. Okay, let's see what happens now when I connect this damn wire. Or cable, actually, I should call it. Okay, I hook it up. And it's dead. Yay! What the hell? This makes absolutely no sense. So, okay, so it has nothing to do with all the pull-up stuff that I just removed, making disgusting holes in my keyboard. What could be wrong? Why is it behaving this way? Okay, let's see if I connect the other half. Maybe this side is not appropriate one. We can check it anyway. Okay, is there any output? Okay, types. That's okay. Left side won't type. How about this shit? Okay, this one won't work. It's slowly getting on my nerves. Okay, funny that the left side doesn't work. I might have messed up the address. What? No, this one is correct. Okay, let's see. Okay, only left side. Okay, I just noticed something that... Okay, this is... Okay, this is a different side. I guess it's all 3.3 over here. Yep, I'm not even connecting from the V-bus. I'm a bit surprised that it won't work with both halves. Oh yeah, I did just one schematic so far, one PCB. I like it as well, it's quite okay. I kind of regret that I haven't been using it earlier because I did quite a lot of number of PCBs. Possibly I would have been more skilled with it, but it's not that bad to get used to it. I moved from Easy EDA, which is also very okay, but it's not quite open source, so KiCad is much better in terms if you want to share your project or something like that later on. I think KiCad is much better for that. Okay, what is happening? It should read both halves, no problem. Why isn't it? Now nothing works. Which one? This one? Or the red one? It's a I2C expander, so if you have not enough pins over here, you can hook this one up and you get 16 inputs or outputs. You can program what you want. And yeah, so I'm using it to reading all the keys, reading the encoders, infrared, all this stuff, and then it communicates via I2C with the MCU over here, so I can read inputs or outputs depending how you set it up. It's very good thing if you want to, if you have like a lot of keys or something like that, or a connection like this, then you can like work it out without using two MCUs, for example. Okay, I think I'm gonna try maybe like USB-C. I think I have some USB-C connectors somewhere, just out of curiosity, since it's like as soon as we connect cable it dies for whatever reason. I have absolutely no idea, because it doesn't really change anything, or at least it shouldn't. Like the resistances are the same, everything is the same, yet it kind of dies. Okay, one more thing, maybe I could give it a shot, maybe I could take a look. Maybe something's happening with, but no, the clock should be okay, because like what is the most like stupid thing about it is that the keyboard works, so I2C should work either way, but the sensor won't work, but the keys are working fine. It's still the same bus that is connecting to, so that is very confusing. Okay, give me a sec, I will jump into my storage room and look for some USB-C connectors. So let's see how it goes with USB-C. Okay, I'm back and I think I found them. Didn't take too long. Okay, what shall we do? Let's get this one out. Okay, so that is rather simple connection. So we have VCC over here, ground over here. D plus is our SDA and D minus is our SCL. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Okay, now it works. I have a USB-C cable over here. Let me plug this in. And it still works. Or maybe not so much. Hey, it doesn't. I have absolutely no idea what's wrong with this. It makes even less sense because the wire is not attached to anything on the other side. So it's just like it wasn't there. But still it won't work. I'm gonna need some more wires. Okay, so we have USB on both halves. I see there is an error. The left and right side. I didn't hook up this one. Okay, so one side is not working, it's not even connect. And I can see error. Okay, only left side. Right, so trackpad is working. And we even can read letters from one side. Okay, let's check if we hook up both. What's gonna happen? Oh. Looks like... Okay, this one is reading okay. Why there's no left side readout? I guess we need to do a quick check. If I haven't really changed anything with firmware, maybe I changed the address. Ah yes, that was 20. Okay, let's do quick compile. Still error? Okay. It shouldn't be. Okay, I messed up connection over here. Swapped clock with data. Okay, how about now? Okay, so USB-C. Let's see. There's no error. And there's no output. What the hell is happening? Okay, now it works. Left and right. And trackpad won't work. Okay, I think I give up. I have no idea what is wrong with this device. Why wouldn't it work? Okay, let's try direct wire, because I can't remember. I think I did it and it worked. Okay, so we have a direct wire, no plugs, no nothing, no sockets, just bare wire. Hope I won't short anything. Okay. Okay, left side works, right side works, and trackpad works. Can you imagine? There you go. Look. What the hell? How is this even possible? And we are back. We are back to square one. So still no idea why it won't work with any type of plug. So USB-C didn't work. TRRS didn't work. As soon as I plug in just one end, the sensor stops working completely. Makes zero sense. Okay, so I think this one had a different firmware. So I think I will try to get back to the current one, because I think there was a different address, so it wasn't really reading properly. So I will bring back the sensor to this keyboard, and we'll see if it changes anything. So it works over here. There is output. Let's get the other half. Okay, it stopped working. Okay, what is interesting that if I remove it and hook it up, all I can see is the error just for the left side. Yeah, and if I connect the wire, I mean, if I just plug it in like this, then it will be complaining about both sides, left and right. Yeah, that is correct. Left and right side error. Yeah, so if I hook up both halves, I have both halves work, but sensor doesn't. Okay, I think I give up. I have absolutely no idea what is wrong with this crap. Should work either way. And the funny thing is that if I hook it up directly with the wire, fine, working. But anything that involves any type of cable, then this one will stop working. Oh well. Not quite sure what to do with it at this moment. Okay, I will have some time to think about it. Tomorrow is Thursday, so no stream tomorrow. We see how it goes on Friday. Yeah. Right, thank you for joining. Over 2 hours, no progress, absolutely no idea what's wrong with it, still a mystery. Maybe I will just drop it on Reddit, maybe someone smarter than me will be able to figure out. But it's very strange, very odd, and 2 different boards, the same behavior. Okay, one more thing. Okay, one thing I would like to try, but I might not be able to wire everything. What will happen if we have direct wire and the cable at the same time? Well, it's basically the same circuit, so it should work. The problem is that I disconnect all of these over here, and I might have a problem getting them back. Okay, did I make it? Okay, looks like it's all right. Let's see. Okay, so we're missing the sensor. I just messed up my two keyboards. Wait, what won't you do for the science, right? Or for science? Hey, Sevenstein, good to see you. Ah, come on, don't mention. I have no idea why this shit won't work. If I hook it up directly with the wire, it works. As soon as I plug in just one end of the cable, the sensor, this one, stops working. No idea why. It makes absolutely no sense. I was so happy about it because the sensor is very nice. I like how it's tracking, quite accurate. It looks like I will have to give up on it because I have no idea how to make it work. Okay, let's see. So we have direct connection right now. The wires, let's see if I hook it up. Where is the cursor? Okay, right side works, left side works. Yeah, and the trackpad works as well. Let's see. Oh, come on, switch. Yeah, as you can see, I can connect. I mean, I can move it. And now if I just plug in one, let's see. Okay, right side. Okay, right side works, left side works. And this one just stopped. No idea. How is this possible? What is happening there? I have no idea. And only one end is plugged in. And the same happens with USB-C. Yeah. Okay. It's for connecting the halves. Yeah, but it makes no sense why the sensor, why this one will stop working, because only one side is hooked up. So it's not really closed circuit or anything like that. So it should keep working. I have direct connection with the wires over here. So as soon as I remove this, it's gonna start tracking. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Let's bring it like this. See, now it works. And if I just connect one side like this, and that's the end. Yeah, so sensor stops responding. Oh, come on. Yeah, but the keyboard works. Keyboard is tracking okay. Just the sensor, which makes even less sense, because if it was I2C error, then everything would be dead. Yes, everything uses I2C, and no, I don't have two devices on the same address. Besides, even if I did, hooking up just one end of the cable shouldn't really do anything. Why is there an error again? Yeah, no idea what's wrong with this stuff. Well, but there are no two devices on the same address, and even if you look at it this way, if I disconnect this part, even if I have just one half, like for example this one, and I disconnect this cable, then the trackpad will be working. As soon as I plug in only one end, this one will be loose, it stops working. Nothing is really changing. There's no closed circuit in any way. Everything is like one end doesn't really change anything, yet it stops working. Yeah, so I'm a bit fed up with this stuff. I spent like 2.5 hours trying to figure out what's wrong. Messed up 2 keyboards in the process, and still no idea what's wrong with it. Okay, I'm gonna rest tomorrow. Think about it, if I can come up with anything, and if not, then I guess we're gonna skip this sensor. No idea what's wrong with it. Why wouldn't it work? Yeah, okay, anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for joining as well. Yeah, exactly. So if I just plug in just one end over here, this one is hanging loose, it still won't work. But like plugging in just one end doesn't really change anything in the circuit, right? It's still open circuit. And I even tried changing on the TRRS jack. I tried changing the order of the wires. Nothing is really helping. So yeah, but just like this right now, direct wire, like so, and if I plug it in, it will work. Everything will work. This one works, this one works, and trackpad works as well. But those rails are connected the same way. Those wires that I have hooked up over here, they go to the same. Yeah, they have 4 contacts. Yeah, but doesn't matter how I hook it up, it will still fail. Yeah, of course, but I have TRRS, so this one is 4 contact, and TRS is just 3. So, but like even... Yeah, but scope won't really help because the keyboard works, so I2C is working okay because both halves work, just that for some whatever reason it won't read from the sensor, which makes no sense, absolutely no sense. And doesn't matter if both halves are connected or just one, as soon as I have anything plugged in over here, it kills this sensor. So scoping it won't really change much, I'm afraid, because like the keyboard itself works, either one half or two halves, doesn't really matter. What is killing not even the whole keyboard, just this one sensor is the TRRS jack. I was thinking maybe there is an interference between pins, for example. So I moved one far away, the other one... So I did like 2 pins between them, still nothing. Yeah, but why would the keyboard work then? Yeah, now it works, and it's the same connection. Everything is the same. Yeah. So basically, all of these are connected in the same way because it's the same wire, so like SDA, SCL, and so forth. And now that sensor is dead and keyboard is working fine. No idea. Okay, screw it. Tired of this crap. Not quite sure what can be done with it. Yeah, thanks so much. I will give it maybe a try tomorrow if I have time. I don't know if it makes sense to dwell on it on Friday. Kind of seems pointless. I already wasted 2 streams on this, and it's not really helping much. Yeah, maybe some... Okay, anyways, okay, we see how it goes. Maybe I will figure out something by Friday. Well, yeah, technically it seems to be something simple, but like from what is happening, I have absolutely no idea what is wrong with it. And there are no shorts between the plugs. I even changed all the sockets, so I had completely different sockets and still nothing. I had them connect over here to those wires, so I remove the sockets, connect the wires together, works. And when I had the sockets, TRRS sockets, it still didn't work, so no idea, pure magic. What? Yeah, that's me. Always something wrong. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching and for commenting. Thanks for good ideas. I will think about it, see what will... Maybe there is really something I'm missing. No, it doesn't have. Also checked different cable. Still the same. I changed the sockets to USB-C and I tried USB-C cable. Still the same thing. Even if I connect one end of USB-C cable, it dies. I have absolutely no idea what's wrong with this stuff. And I thought that it might be the issue with pull-up resistors, because like there's quite a lot of them. So yeah, so I removed all the pull-ups from both sides. That's why I have these holes over here. So the only pull-ups are on this, which is 4.7. Nothing else is really plugged in, and it still won't work. So yeah, and I hook up another keyboard which has all the pull-ups, and it's still the same issue. So it's not a problem with pull-ups. I have no idea what's the problem. Maybe some cosmic rays or whatever. Anyways, I'm done with it for today. Thanks for watching. I will see you probably on Friday. Thank you and bye bye.